Hello, everyone. Welcome to Sense in Essence. Today, we will be finding the key to happiness. So, the key to happiness is clarity. So, to give an example, what this clarity means and what spiritual wisdom is telling us is that the moment we uh, come into clarity, we are able to be happy always. And what is this clarity? This clarity is about uh, really who we are. The moment we come into the truth of who we are, which is this tiny point of light, the soul, there is nothing but happiness that is left. How is that possible? To explain this with a simple example, that there is a prince that is um, who's lost and confused, and he starts to believe that he is a beggar. And then he goes on the streets and he starts to beg for coins. And the more he begs for coins, the more that kind of identity, the false identity, starts to as if get reinforced onto him. And he forgets that he is a prince. Now, with spiritual wisdom, what happens is that as if we get that clarity back again, that we are prince. Now, the life of the prince is very different from the life of the beggar, right? The life of prince is full. A life of prince is that of happiness, because he is full of all treasures. And we are not talking about the physical treasures here, but a soul, this tiny point of light whose invisible, subtle, is actually the prince that we are talking about. The soul who's subtle and invisible, his treasures are also subtle and invisible. And some of the treasures are like peace, being peaceful always, being joyful always, being content always, always being loving, and having no needs and expectations and desires from others, because he's so full and secure in his own truth and reality. He knows that he is immortal and eternal, and he is a prince forever. So, with that in the mind, we are able to be happy. So, the more we become clear that who we really are, this tiny point of light who is a prince, then we do not come into the beggar mindset, and that false identification that uh, that we are beggars. The prince, when he starts to feel like a beggar, then he starts to ask for things, want things, have expectations, and when they are met, he's happy, but that is temporary. When they are not met, then he's sad and disappointed and angry, envious. There are many, many negative feelings that um, come about when we come into this false identification of the beggar. So, to stay happy, we have to stay in clarity of who we really are, and to practice that awareness of just being a point of light, always eternal, happy, and full. Thank you.